Curious about what it's really like to eat in Vietnam as a senior traveler? From fresh, flavorful dishes to meals that connect you to the local culture, I've got some delicious experiences to share. Traveling through central Vietnam, I discovered that food isn't just fuel, it's a window into the heart of the culture. In this video, I'll take you inside the local restaurants where I enjoyed everything from simple, affordable meals to a few splurge-worthy dinners. Whether you're vegan, vegetarian, or a meat lover, there's a wide variety of fresh, wholesome dishes to explore. I'll show you how to find meals that are not only delicious and mostly budget-friendly, but also welcoming and comfortable for senior travelers. I have divided these recommendations into three sections: inexpensive, moderately expensive, and a little pricey, but still worth it. In each category, I describe the food and often I share the ingredients as I know them. I have also listed the price in Vietnamese dong as well as in US dollars for comparison. I've included a Google map for each of the locations, mostly in Da Nang, but also in Hoi An and in Hue. Hopefully, this will help you find these delicious meals. And if you have your own favorites in Central Vietnam, please leave a comment below and tell me about the food you love and where to find it. So, if you're ready to taste Vietnam beyond the guidebooks, let's dig in. After a full day of travel, our first meal in Da Nang was pho, which is probably one of the most well-known soups in Vietnam. This hearty broth with rice noodles, meat, usually beef, and condiments of cilantro or Thai basil, bean sprouts, peppers, and a squeeze of lime is the Vietnamese equivalent to chicken soup. It's good for the soul. I had the brisket pho, which was 45,000 Vietnamese dong, and my son had the super special pho, which was rare beef, flank, and brisket, and his was 100,000 Vietnamese dong. Both were delicious. We found a 24-hour pho restaurant just around the corner from our hotel, Mr. Quay's Pho Ba Tuay. One of our friends gave us a recommendation for another traditional Vietnamese soup, Bún Ba Hue, which originated in the city of Hue in central Vietnam. It's a rich and spicy beef noodle soup topped with fresh herbs. The broth is typically made with beef and pork bones, lemongrass, chili oil, and shrimp paste. The noodles are vermicelli, which are thicker and rounder than the rice noodles you find in pho, and the meat includes various cuts of beef and pork, such as beef shank, pork leg, and cubes of congealed pork blood, which are dense and slightly chewy. At our friend's recommendation, we found this delicious soup at a small, family-owned restaurant called Boom Bo Ba Kiem. Each of us spent 50,000 Vietnamese dong for our delicious bowl of soup. Mi Quan, a specialty of Da Nang, was hands down my favorite food in Vietnam. The dish typically features wide, flat rice noodles, often yellow due to turmeric, served with a small amount of flavorful broth and a variety of toppings such as shrimp, pork, chicken, quail eggs, and fresh herbs. The broth is rich and savory and typically used sparingly, just enough to coat the noodles and toppings. Mi Quan is known for its unique combination of textures, often described as a mix between a noodle soup and a salad. It's also known for its presentation with vibrant colors and visually appealing arrangement of ingredients. Another well-known Vietnamese favorite is the banh mi. This sandwich is a small baguette filled with various meats, such as grilled pork, pork belly, chicken, or Vietnamese cold cuts, along with pickled vegetables, fresh herbs, and condiments. It is cheap and delicious and can be eaten any time of the day. Although both the mi quan and the banh mi can be found in many restaurants in central Vietnam, our favorite place to enjoy these delicious foods in Da Nang was Na An Restaurant, about 2 blocks from our hotel. They've shared their food philosophy on their menu. Located in a peaceful area just right next to the beach, Na An will bring you back to the feeling of coming home from school in your childhood's memory, where Mama is cooking in the kitchen, preparing the tasty food with all her heart for her kids and family from the fresh and nutritious ingredients. Mama always knows best. East or west, home is best. Na An wishes you the nice meal of dishes with real flavors around our country. Prices range between 30,000 Vietnamese dong or $1.14 US for a simple banh mi to 600,000 Vietnamese dong or about $23 for lobster. There are also a number of vegan and vegetarian options on the menu, and a link to the menu is listed below in this video's description. My favorite, Mi Quan, costs 70,000 Vietnamese dong, which is $2.67. The chicken and rolled egg banh mi was 35,000 Vietnamese dong, or $1.33. The following moderately priced section includes meals that are priced between 150,000 Vietnamese dong to 300,000 Vietnamese dong. In US dollars, that's a range of between $5.72 and $11.44. My son found a highly recommended back alley restaurant called Thai Go. It is literally down a narrow alley, and unless you know where to look, you probably won't find it. I've included a map with the address. It's clearly a very popular place. We were there on a Monday night, and there was a 20-minute wait to be seated. However, it was definitely worth it. I ordered the bánh xeo, which is a Vietnamese pancake stuffed with oyster mushrooms. Although there were other stuffing options such as beef, shrimp, or seafood, mine just happened to be the vegan version. The yellow pancake was made with a batter of rice flour and turmeric, and not with egg as you might assume. My son had hai san pho, a seafood version of the popular soup. We also had spring rolls. And I ordered an egg coffee, which was presented tableside and very impressive and delicious. And delicious is the perfect way to describe the food we had at Thai Go. I highly recommend it, and you'll find a link to their website in the description. If you're looking for a more traditional Western fare, Lighthouse Coffee Roaster and Dining might be just what you need. Known for its specialty coffee and small bakery, this bright and airy space is a popular location for digital nomads, remote workers, and anyone looking for delicious and familiar food. We were there for breakfast. I had the big breakfast, which was reminiscent of a traditional British breakfast: eggs, bacon, sausage, hash browns, fried tomatoes, mushrooms, and sourdough toast. The cost was 150,000 Vietnamese dong, which is $5.72. My son had the banh mi chow breakfast: top blade, meatballs, pork pate, mushroom sauce, baby carrots, cherry tomatoes, an egg, and a basket of bread. The cost was 220,000 Vietnamese dong, or $8.39. We each had Vietnamese coffee at 45,000 Vietnamese dong, which is $1.72 apiece. My son, who loves hot pot, found a great and delicious bargain hot pot restaurant in Da Nang, Mama Hot Pot. If you've ever experienced hot pot in the US, you know it can be a bit expensive. For instance, hot pot lunch in the Austin, Texas area is $23. Dinner is $33. At Mama Hot Pot in Da Nang, the lunch buffet was 269,000 Vietnamese dong, or $10.26 US, and dinner was 299,000 Vietnamese dong, or $11.41. For those who haven't yet experienced this carnivore's delight, here is my son George to explain.
I'm confident that you want nothing on that page.
I'm confident that you are correct. So we are getting ready to have hot pot. George is the expert at this, and he is marking our list of meats that we are going to put into our broth. I have a mushroom broth. He has a different broth that I will identify in a few minutes. It's a little bit spicier, but not too much. And we'll show you how this works because it's very delicious and filling, and because this is all you can eat, we're going to have plenty of meat with a side of meat here. We had lunch at Mama Hot Pot twice. Once it was just my son and I, and a few days later we brought two friends who had never tried hot pot, and they loved it.
Take two.
All right, we're having Mama Hot Pot, George and Vagabond Mark, the veteran, and Linnell, who's first time trying hot pot, and she's loving it, which is kind of shocking. Here we go. All right. The sound effects in this video is Linnell not appreciating the squid.
We can do voiceovers. Sorry. So how is it?
Okay. I think that's sign language for it's great and it makes me happy. Vi's Market is not just a Hoi An restaurant, but also a small market hall with tables and vendors. You can sit down and order your food from the menu, as we did, or you can walk around the market hall and literally peek into the pots first. I've read that many food tours come through here, and Vi's Market would be a great place to try some typical Vietnamese food and other dishes you might not be ready to venture out and try on your own. Prices range from 75,000 Vietnamese dong, or $2.86, for traditional Vietnamese foods such as pho, banh mi, and bánh xèo, to 1,050,000 Vietnamese dong, or $40, for ribeye steak and Canadian lobster. The large menu includes many other items such as clay pot dishes, fresh fish, prawns, many vegan options, and even a 7-ounce black Angus steak for 385,000 Vietnamese dong, or $14.68. Vi's also has cooking classes, and if you are spending a few days in or near Hoi An, taking one of these classes would be a great way to experience more of the local culture. We splurged one night and went to Long Chai's seafood restaurant in Da Nang, known for its high-quality, fresh seafood with a wide variety of dishes to choose from. While considered a bit pricier due to its location, the restaurant is still seen as offering good value for the quality and experience. The restaurant offers a book-like menu with pictures and descriptions and a wide selection of seafood, including specialties like crawfish cooked with butter and cheese and king crab. We went with a friend who had crawfish with gold rice, costing 450,000 Vietnamese dong, or $17.16. George had giant prawns in butter garlic, which was listed as 115,000 Vietnamese dong per 100 grams or 3.5 ounces. I had the salmon steak, 185,000 Vietnamese dong per 100 grams. We each also enjoyed a refreshing glass of Tiger beer, 58,000 Vietnamese dong for 500 milliliters and 48,000 Vietnamese dong for 330 milliliters. During our day trip to Hue, the imperial city, we had lunch at Vi Hue Restaurant and Cafe in Hue, Vietnam, known for its unique blend of traditional and contemporary Vietnamese cuisine, particularly dishes from the Hue region. The restaurant incorporates local history and traditions into its dishes and offers an elegant yet cozy and welcoming fine dining experience. Our large group experienced a set menu highlighting many traditional local dishes which were deliciously prepared and beautifully presented family style. I've shared the menu along with photos of each of the dishes. The menu price is listed on each photo as well as the conversion to US dollars. And what dining experience is complete without a delicious coffee? I frequently enjoyed a cup of egg coffee, and while none were prepared exactly the same, all were delicious. The cost was fairly consistent at 50,000 Vietnamese dong or $1.91 US. In Da Nang, egg coffee is typically served alongside a glass of hot or iced water to help balance the richness of the egg cream topping. In some establishments, offering a glass of water or tea alongside the egg coffee is a common practice, maintaining the traditional way of enjoying this unique beverage. The rich, creamy egg yolk mixture atop the coffee can be quite decadent. A small glass of water helps cleanse the palate and cut through the sweetness and thickness. The light bitterness of the water or tea can enhance the flavors of the coffee and egg cream. I also tried coconut coffee at 40,000 Vietnamese dong or $1.53 and milk coffee, 35,000 Vietnamese dong or $1.33. Both were delicious and not nearly as rich as the egg coffee, which I liked best. Food in Vietnam is so much more than a meal. It's an open invitation to experience the country's heart and culture. From a humble $1 banh mi to an elegant seafood dinner, every bite tells a story of fresh ingredients, bold flavors, and warm hospitality. Whether you're a vegan, vegetarian, or devoted carnivore, Central Vietnam offers a variety of dishes to suit your taste and your budget. I hope this glimpse into my dining adventures inspires you to explore beyond the familiar, try something new, and savor the joy of connecting with people through their food. After all, travel isn't just about seeing new places, it's about tasting them too. Thanks for watching. If you found this information helpful and you'd like to receive more useful tips about traveling as a senior, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss any helpful travel advice. Also, we love to hear from you, so if you have any questions, suggestions, or recommendations, please put them in the comments below. Thanks.